guys, this is Ace back with another unboxing video, and this time it's going to be my next project. That's right, this is the Master Grade Zaku, and it's a John Ridden's version. So I am definitely looking forward to building this guy. I do not have any Zaku in any scale, whether Master Grade, High Grade, or anything of the sort. So I am very much looking forward to building this guy. Normally, I don't like the Zaku design as much as the other kits. This is why I haven't bought it yet. But when I saw this guy, I got him from Hobbylink Japan, I believe. When I saw this guy and I saw this picture, I was like, alright, I gotta get this guy. Because he is a little bit different. I mean, I'm not going to do this in yellow. I'm probably going to paint it something else. But, you know, this guy looks cool. He's got a lot of detail on him. He's got a couple of extra parts, especially with, for example, the V-fin. I haven't seen a V-fin like this on the other Zakus. So, you know, I'm very happy. It shows also over here that you've got a lot of moving parts. So, for example, the shoulders and the side armors, you can move them in and out. And I think this part over here shows you they can move the side skirts to the back, kind of like the Master Grade Strike Freedom. And then I'm sure you can plug in some weapons or things like that. I'll have a look at that when I get that built. Here you've got a shot of the kit and from the back, and again, it's pretty plain looking. I mean, the backpack is almost all black apart from a few red, so that'll need a little bit of sprucing up. But again, it's going to look good. And here you have a picture of the kit itself, so without any painting, detailing, or anything, this is what you're gonna get. So which is pretty cool. I mean, you got the axe, you've got two beam rifles, a huge bazooka, the kit itself, and you've got the stickers and the decals. What more do you want? Now this kit does retail for 45,000 yen, which is what, about $50 US? I got this on sale. I don't even remember what now. I got this a while back. So I am looking forward to building this guy, having finally a Zaku in my collection. Now my favorite kit is, my favorite size is the perfect grade, and I've got the RX-78, the 00 Gundam, the Wing Gundam, one more, the Astra Red Frame. So if this turns out to be pretty good, and I like the way this looks, I might consider getting the Char Zaku perfect grade as well. So let's have a look. This is also pretty cool. Look at how many weapons you get, and all these pieces are going to be for the hosing or the pipes that go on the side and on the legs. So this should be a fun build. And again, this shows you a little bit of a progression. So, for example, this is, I believe, the 1.0, this is the 2.0, and then these are the customs. Well, it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to building this guy. Let's get this guy open, see what you get. Okay, so first off, you get this plate here, which will give you all those pieces. And I'm just curious to see, it looks like this is all one piece, so it's almost like a chain, because in some of the older kits or other kits which have something like this, each individual piece is separate, so you have to cut it out and then, you know, kind of plug them together using something. This looks to be a little bit different, unless you can move it. I don't know, you can't move it here, but because you've got all these individual joints over here, looks like you're gonna have to snip them, and they might be separate, which you then plug into this side to give you that whole chain effect. And then on the back side, you get all these other parts. These are gonna be for the legs. This is, I believe, the side skirt. These are gonna be the feet, obviously, and it's a big size. I was expecting it to be a little bit smaller. Okay. And then a whole bunch of other parts. This is the O plate, so you do get a lot of parts with this. And it's pretty black. You know, the shade of this is actually not completely black. It is a very dark gray. Almost bordering on black. And then more pieces for the inner skeleton. These, I believe, are going to be on his legs. So you've got the piece over here, for example, which goes into the front of the thigh. These are probably going to be for the calves. These are for the bottom of the feet. These are definitely on the thighs. So this should be actually fun painting, because what they've done is they've given you all these individual pieces. So you should have a fairly easy time painting this guy. And you get two of these springy pieces. Okay. More inner skeleton, armor parts, and they're all one shade of red, and it's a very dark red. It's almost like a blood red. Which is different, because I think it's a bright red for the normal Zakus. This is a darker version. You've got a small piece. These are all for the detail parts. These are the thrusters over here. all the little pieces that go onto the kit. And here is the A plate. Now, no, it's not. It's the E plate. I got the stickers here, so I thought this was going to be the A plate. But anyway, you do get basically, it's two colors. It's the black and the red. And then you get the stickers, the dry transfer decals, and the colored stickers. I believe these are probably going to be for the eyes and a couple of other parts. Now, a whole bunch of other parts in terms of armor. This is going to be for the shoulder. It's huge, huh? I think this actually might be a larger Zaku than normal. I have to read up on it. If anyone knows if this is a larger Zaku in terms of size, even in the anime, then please let me know. Because this does look to be a larger scale. And finally, you've got some more inner parts. And these seem to be for the weapons. So you've got basically the gun barrels over there, the handles over there, for the bazooka, even over here you can see. Alright, so all in all, you do get a lot of parts. Let me just show you. All of that for one Master Grade kit. So you know what? You are not wasting your money if you get this. There are a lot of pieces on this, and it's gonna take you a while to build it. Fantastic. Fantastic. The kit also comes with an instruction manual with the same artwork as you get on the cover of the box itself. MSN 006 R2 Zaku II. There we go. And it's the J Riddens custom. I actually really like the way this looks over here, but it's very weathered. Now, I'm not an expert at weathering, so I'm not going to attempt. I'm probably going to start off with, you know, the cheaper kits, first grade kits, and all that sort of stuff, just to get a practice and see how that goes. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. Otherwise, I'll just give it a nice clean finish. I don't mind that. Here we go. So this also gives you a little bit of history on how we got to this kit from all the different other Zakus that we have around in the different series. And then a listing of all the parts. There's an idea of all the different pieces, and this is actually nice. It shows you, for example, body is section 1, which is over here. So you can see all the different sections and what's going to be building where if you want to build something else first. And the build aspect of it seems to be pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's nothing too complex, but it's definitely a little bit more involved than your normal ones. I mean, I remember when I made the RX-78-2, it was a very straightforward build. So this thing does look like it's going to be a little bit more involved than the rest. Very cool. And then in the middle, you do get a backstory on this guy, a whole bunch of story. I have no idea what he says, but it does say here, Universe Century 0079, so it does give you a background on the history. Also gives you a color scheme in case you do want to paint this guy, what are the different things you can use, what colors you can use, and this is of course for how you want to paint the actual kit figure that comes with it. This is a slight example, let me focus in, on basically how good your kit is going to look once you actually panel line it. It does make a big difference. I mean, definitely, even if people, guys, if you don't know how to paint or you don't like to paint, it doesn't make a difference. Panel line it and do a clear coat of clear gloss, for example, and your kit is going to look good. Back to the details, the instructions, keep going, and that's it. And then at the end, it gives you instructions on where to put your decals and your stickers. This is always a fun aspect. I love doing this part. And then a final thing. Now this is a completely, let me see, I think it's painted. I believe it is painted and it is panel lined, but it does look very plain. So I think you do need to put the colors, you need to do a little bit of painting, maybe for example use 2 or 3 different shades of red, maybe put a little bit of pink here and there, and panel line it, you know, to give it a little bit of an edge, to make it look better. Alright guys, this is Nace. I hope you've enjoyed the unboxing. I definitely am looking forward to building this guy. Let me know what you guys think, and of course please do subscribe. See you guys soon.